Howdy folks, welcome to another Live Your Wyoming adventure. This one is going to be just for the prospectors. What I'm doing is kind of answering a question. This is a question that I asked and didn't really know the answer until I decided to do it. Why would anybody pay for pay dirt if they live in an area where you can go out and find gold? And the answer kind of occurred to me in that there's been some reviews done on this particular brand, shall we say, of pay dirt, and the claim was that it was difficult to pan, but that it had, a fair amount of gold in it. So I'm used to panning just this real fine little stuff here. And I thought, well, how hard can it be? And how nice would it be to maybe get something a little bigger than this tiny little stuff that I've been getting? So I got a deal and I sent away, and here's what I got. This is Lynch Mining's Black Label Paydirt. Okay? Mostly black sand from what I understand, and we'll see how hard this is to pan out. So let's have at it. Alright, let's open this up and see what we've got. We can get the seal off here. There's one thing I can give Lynch Mining credit for. It's not fast shipping, but it's good packaging. It was well packed and it's well sealed. What's it? Smells like dirt. Looks like dirt. Must be dirt. Let's see about the pay portion here. And no, I'm not going to classify this. I cannot see any reason to classify this. I do see a lot of black sand though. Well, let's get her wet. Feel like I'm at the casino. Come on, big nuggets, come on. See, I don't really want to do anything different than what I would do in the field. Maybe. Is that a... kind of looks like it. And again. Looks like some pieces popping up there. So we'll get this back down and Now when you're dealing with black sand, some people like to just throw a magnet at it, kick it out of there. And I've done that and not lost gold, right up to the point where I found out that I was losing some gold. So I modified my technique just a bit. Alright. This is my homemade magnet. It's just made out of a pill bottle, piece of dowel, and some neodymium magnets. So now I don't touch the bottom with this. And look at that. Now instead of just pitching that, go over here to a second pan and drop her in there. And I can just about guarantee that there's going to be some gold in there. We'll check that, and then we'll check the big pan, see if anything decided to get up and jump out of the pan as we were getting down to this point. And these are all ways that you can kind of evaluate your panning technique. Decide whether you're too aggressive, or, you know, if it takes all day to do one pan, I don't think you're being aggressive enough. Well, there certainly is plenty of black sand. We can have fun with that. It's getting finer and finer. Look at that, that's what I like to see. Okay, we're pretty much down to the non-magnetic heavies. And I can see some nice little pickers in there. This is the part where you're watching to see if anything is trying to jump out of your pan. We don't need the riffles anymore. Just that little side to side. And it helps if you can visualize where your gold is at in your pan, because when your pan is flat, you're moving around, your gold is spread out. As you start doing that little side to side motion and you start tipping forward, your gold is working its way right down into that corner. That's exactly where you want it. Just nice and easy. I don't want to get crazy and start throwing the gold up over the edge. Okay, I just want it to settle right down into that corner. And tip that pan. And then nice and easy, just take that top layer right off. Make sure it's still where I want it to be. See, there's a piece trying to climb up over that edge. That means I'm going a little bit too far. There is some jet dry in the water, by the way, and make sure that we don't have any gold. Try to sail away. We'll not be having any mutinies. Alright. We'll start swirling here. One of the big mistakes I see people make is too much water in the pan to do the swirl. And you really don't need much. Alright? Yeah, see that little guy can just go right back up there. Left-handed. Oh, see, it's trying to run away. They're right back down there. Those are some thin little pieces. See, when I was explaining to my son, it still wants to float on me, doesn't it? How to identify gold in the pan? What I told him is that if it looks like gold and it acts like gold, it's probably gold. And you might be thinking, what do you mean acts like gold? Oh, those are some thin little pieces. By acting like gold, maybe we'll spread this out just a little bit here. Okay? When you tap that pan, gold will climb. If it's fool's gold or pyrite, it's not going to climb like that. Get a couple pieces down there. See these sands moving down and the gold moving up? That's what I mean by acting like gold. I am going to have to put just a little bit more jet drying here, because that gold just really wants to float. That's some pretty thin stuff. So this is what I take to the field with me. It's just a little squirt bottle, but throw some jet dry in there, and actually that's too much, but just a drop or two, and should settle that gold back down. Alright, let's see if it still wants to jump up and float away. And just being real gentle here. If you're too aggressive, your gold's going to go all over the place. Yep, there's still some black sand mixed in there. One little piece went sailing. That's okay, because whenever you go through a pan and you got decent gold, I'll always go back through it. That gold just climb right up there. Even being that gentle, there's some flat little pieces that just catch the breeze and sail away. Alright, at this point we can probably grab the snuffer bottle and start picking that up. Alright. Gonna need a little bit more water. And we got most of that. Here's another little trick. I like to use this end of the pan. When I get it down there, I just flip it up. Okay, as I was saying before my memory card so rudely ran out on me, recovered the few little bits of gold that had kind of skated down to the bottom of the pan, and then went back into the black sand, and we transferred that over using this amazing little thing. It's a little lab bottle. You can buy these on Amazon. They're cheap and highly effective. And when you want to rinse something out, beauty. Get yourself one of those. So, going back through the black sand, found nothing, and then went back through the material that I panned off, and as you can see, there is some gold there. Okay, so if I find myself down in Arizona panning for this much flatter gold than I get around here, I would have to adjust my panning technique. What I do works around here, and I've tested it, and for the gold around here, my technique is very effective and I don't lose any. However, this stuff is very thin flakes. So let's just see how much is there. Looks like just a few pieces. Here's another way to get that off of there. You rinse that down, you know there's nothing there. Goodbye. Or do that too. Grab a little bit and continue on here. And on this black sand, this nice slow swirl down and then straight back works very effectively. Okay, we know that's clean. Kind of reclassify that. See, there's plenty there. Yeah, it wants to get all floaty here, so throw a drop of that in there. I gotta turn the take off. A little too aggressive, a little too quick. Easy does it. Well, there it is. That all together. Add a little bit of juice here. Suck that up. Bada bing. Have a quick look here. Make sure we didn't miss anything. All right, it looks like we are golden, pun intended. All right, nothing left to do but to get that gold dried out, weighed up, see what we got. Lynch Mining guarantees that to be a gram, at least a gram. And it looks like it's probably that, but we'll find out. We'll get back to you. Alright folks, let's see what we got here. It's like 1.36 grams, 1.35 grams. So we got our gram plus about a third. Not too bad. Well folks, that was actually pretty fun. With the spot gold price today, that comes out to about $56.50 worth of gold, which means it cost me about $10.75 for what I paid for the pay dirt and the shipping. When it's all said and done, not a bad deal, $10.75, assuming that I were to take this out and sell it, to basically have some decent little gold there and to get the experience of panning gold from another place besides where I live. It was definitely different, and a couple little lessons in there. Some of these pieces are as thin as foil. I don't generally find that. I find very small pieces, but they're not large and thin. So yeah, there would definitely have to be some adjustments in my panning technique if I got down to, say, Arizona or maybe up to Alaska or wherever. If I got out away from home, hey, things change. So, hey, I found this interesting. I hope you did. And until next time, folks, you take her easy. Get out there and live your Wyoming adventure.